You and Drake used to go on two mans, okay? You've been cheating on your goddamn wife. Drake used to facilitate the whole, and basically, you can't dance to a song about him being a. He used to supply you with the. I'm sorry, my nigga. Yes, if I'm Drake, I snitch on you too.
Now, unless DJ Akademiks is speaking a different language, then I think what he just said is that Drake used to supply girls to LeBron, who was married, when he would come to Canada, and he's not allowed to dance to a song about Drake being a PDF file because he is too. Hey, my face when I heard that line. Drake has been melting down lately, and he not only has melted down on his own label, but he melted down on his boy, okay? His boy, LeBron James. And in case you guys haven't been paying attention to any like LeBron stuff related to Diddy, LeBron has been tripping, okay? And one of the reasons that people have been suspicious of LeBron's recent activities is because he straight up like took a break from basketball that kind of defied all logic. But now we find out that Drake straight up narked out LeBron, and that in basically the only way that you can interpret this, Drake is coming forward that he was, I don't know, trafficking women, where he was trafficking women to LeBron. And he basically just said that. Like, Drake is falling apart. And as he falls apart, he is taking every person in his vicinity down with him. It's insane. What kind of person talks about a dude that is married with children and overtly is like, I got him, girl. I every time he came to town, he asked me to get him women, and I brought him women. You're all okay. At the very least, that is adultery, right? Like, at the very least, you just narked out your boy for adultery. I know you're not married. I know you don't have kids, but honest to God, like, if it were me and it was someone I thought was my friend and they implicated me in something criminal, depending on what it was, I would consider that less of a betrayal than if they threatened my marriage like that. Like, I would be like, you just put that out, that, and now my wife might leave me with my kids. You know, like that's leverage, like we talked about with a bunch of these guys where they're going out, they're all, I hate the big guy. Okay, Kamala is the best. And you're like, why are they doing this? Like, because they're scared of losing their family. Now, Drake also has upped the ante with his lawsuit against UMG, and we're going to talk about all of it. DJ Akademiks is also narking out LeBron, and that is what we're going to do. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Tell your friends about this channel. I put out nothing but nuclear fire, and that is why you should subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so you know every single time that I upload and like this video. All right, so let's start right here. Jamari's video, he covered some of this stuff, and I wanted to start right here. He has a great channel. If you don't follow him and you like the Diddy stuff, you're out of your mind. All right, let's go.
As he continues to leak songs, dry snitch on his former friends, and now continue with his lawsuit filing against UMG for the song Not Like Us. When Drake put out the Fighting Irish freestyle leak, it was clear that it was a direct shot at LeBron James, as LeBron has very publicly sided with Kendrick.
They're good. He's so good.
Showing up at his pop-out event. In fact, he has been seen dancing to Not Like Us on multiple occasions, and at his birthday party recently, he even requested the song Man at the Garden from GNX be played as he rapped every word.
The world.
That's embarrassing. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying, like, that is weird. Like, that's what LeBron trying to be, like, LeBron being all, yeah. That's how I'm like, hey, dude, you're like, what are you, 40? Just relax, dude. You don't need to do that, you know? You could buy all these guys. Let's watch it again, though, because it's funny.
Garden from GNX be played as he rapped every word.
The world fell in love with the gimmicks, even my brothers got tickets. Seemed like they loved every minute. Just know this shit is personal to us and it wasn't just business. Talking about we family while I'm not the cousin to visit. God forbid we ever got to tarnish your public image.
Remember, Drake loves LeBron. His first radio single was about LeBron. Hell, he even has the man tattooed on his body.
Wait, what? He got a tattoo of LeBron on his body. That's weird. I have another man tattooed on my arm, but that is not a real man, okay? That's Bill the Butcher, which both is the primary character in my favorite movie of all time, Gangs of New York, and also my favorite character of all time in all of films, and I'm a huge content guy. And also, it represents, like, why do I love his character? Just absolute stone unbreakable resolve, okay? That's why I love his character. That's why I love the movie. And that's why he's on my arm. Unbreakable resolve. That's what it represents to me. I didn't get an actual other human being that I might be like. What if I just went out? I got like Michael Bisping tattooed on my arm. I got Joe Rogan tattooed on my arm. That's honestly, you want to know? Honestly, that's what that's like, right? I mean, not that I'm as big as Drake, but like, that is where I'm trying to get to, right? Tattoos are not temporary. So should I get a Joe Rogan tattoo? And then so like when I end up on JRE, I'm like, hey, I got to show you something, man. Listen, Rogan, I know this is going to be pretty fucking cool, man. It's going to be pretty cool, but look at this. Bang! You know? And instead of a fucking dragon, I just have Rogan's face on my chest. It's like, I knew it was going to be us, man. I knew it was going to be us. That's weird, dude. I'm sorry, that's weird.
Drake texts you and like, am I letting you down?
Yeah, what'd I tell you?
What did you say to him?
You said that I can never let you down.
So this has all stung him really bad, and at the end of the day I do think that he does have grounds to be upset. But then ironically, or not so ironically, depending on how much of a conspiracy theorist you are, alleged text leaked from Drake.
Me and Universal is like if Nike was funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife. Not Adidas or Reebok, Nike, the company he'd been with since he started.
These texts stem from a situation with a clothing designer named Chris Griffith, who has worked with Drake's brand OVO in the past.
I'm sorry. Hang on. That's the big clothing designer.
Stem from a situation with a clothing designer named Chris Griffith, who has worked.
Hold up. That's what it takes to be a snazzy clothing designer. It's all, okay, check it. I'm going to take the normal boxing trunks, and then on the outsides, I'm going to put this furry feather stuff, and then I'm going to do like this logo, this owl. Right? I could make better shit than that. Personally. I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just kidding. I actually think it's sick, dude. I was just breaking your balls. I'm joking around, man. I'm just joking, dude. I think that your stuff is awesome. I actually really do think that your outfit is awesome. I just think this is, I don't know. Maybe I just shouldn't get into boxing gear. I feel like I'm talking shit about somebody that you guys know what I'm saying, right?
With Drake's brand OVO in the past.
There's just something about Drake being involved that makes me want to talk shit, you know? That's honestly what it is. It just makes me want to talk shit that Drake's there.
He alleges that he had an interaction with NFL receiver Stephon Diggs, who he says tried to make a pass at him. But when he denied him, he claims that Stephon got spooked and sent his brother and his friends to whoop his ass in this elevator. Eventually, Chris would escape, and now it seems that Drake has some sort of information that could help him build a case.
Wait, you're saying that a guy wearing this jacket that Drake's wearing might have some information about a dude trying to have sex with another guy? I'm just saying, like, generally, like, if I was going to say, like, okay, so this guy tried to have sex with this guy, and the guy who he tried to have sex with has a dude's name tattooed in his ear. It said Blake in his ear right there, I just noticed. And you're like, well, who might know about this twisted saga of homosexual sex? It's like, definitely not the guy wearing the rhinestone jean jacket, dude.
But Drake doesn't want to get involved, and that's where these texts allegedly originated. Now, when the text leaked, Drake turned to his lapdog DJ Akademiks to defuse the bomb. This a fake DM. Drake called Buddy a rat. He got mad and made up some fake DM to try and make the blogs and me go viral. End of story. Source, The Boy.
Good luck on the mission. Bye.
And unfortunately, by the way, when he says, I mean, I know like some of you guys don't speak this language. When he says source, The Boy, what he's saying is Drake told him that. So you better hope it's true, right? Because you're going to look like a fucking idiot if Drake lied to you. So let's see if he did.
And then Chris would in turn post a video screen recording as his proof that the direct messages were real. And if we are running with the idea that these texts are legit, it only further proves that Drake is capable of lying to Akademiks, damaging his reputation as a journalist for his own personal narrative to be pushed. After this, Akademiks would essentially crash out and give his advice for LeBron while also trying to expose him.
Maybe Drake will keep teasing it. Let me just tell you what I've heard. Yo, LeBron, you and Drake used to go on two-mans. Okay? You've been cheating on your goddamn wife. Drake used to facilitate the host. And basically, you can't dance to a song about him being a... He used to supply you with the bitches. I'm sorry, my nigga. Yes, if I'm Drake, I snitch on you too.
Yeah, Akademiks has just...
Ooh, man. I'm sorry. Did you just say that Drake supplied girls to LeBron? I feel like that's what he just said. You just said that Drake supplied girls to LeBron and then said you can't call Drake a PDF file LeBron. So I'm sorry. That sounds pretty bad for LeBron. Anyway, let's continue though. This is getting really fun.
Just begging for black SUVs to show up at his doorstep at this point. Also, what he says there about Drake bringing LeBron girls when he comes to his country.
I think what he means based on this picture is that Drake is his girl. You know what I mean? Like, maybe that would be a good defense for Drake, because he's like, I'm not a PDF file. I like to pretend I'm a teenage girl when I hang out with LeBron. I put on a little dressy and I grab my twig and berries and I hide it from him so he can pretend I'm a girl. I get mine. He gets his. This is a terrible joke. I will probably edit that out if I remember, but let's just go ahead and continue. And by the way, LeBron, don't wear that hat anymore, dude.
And LeBron girls when he comes to his country sure does sound like a trafficking allegation to me.
Interesting.
Oh shit, I did show it. Nah, Not Like Us was my number one. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was. Not Like Us, Bent, Euphoria, Family Matters, and Push-Ups. I don't even know how it was number one, but fuck it. It was number one, though, for real.
Regardless, Drake and LeBron continue to have beef.
I want you to know one thing. We're family. You're a brother of mine. You could never, ever let me down. Ever.
Now let's get to the real meat and potatoes of this lawsuit, where Drake had dismissed his own petition against UMG, which had people thinking for about 24 hours that he either lost or got nothing, or that he won and he was going to get everything that he wanted from UMG.
And I'm not going to step on Jamari's entire video because you should just go watch it if you want. But here's what I'm going to tell you, okay? At the end of the day, here is how you can boil down Drake's stupid lawsuit against UMG, which is his record company, okay? He is saying that UMG, okay, promoted a diss track, which is Not Like Us, Certified Lover Boy, Certified PDF file, right? That song, okay? That they promoted the diss track in order to make the world believe that he is a PDF file, in order to devalue him so that when they had to renegotiate his contract in 2025, he would be at a diminished value. This dude is so stupid that it actually hurts my brain to even think about it. It's like, guys. Okay? You really have, you know how, you ever think about what the world looks like to like an Egyptian pharaoh back in the Egyptian, days? Like a kid who was born as like a future king, King Tut, that kind of thing. Everyone waiting on their beck, like anything they say, they're all, I would like you to walk to Rome and I want you to bring you back 3 snakes and I want them to be poisonous and I want them to bite your face in front of me and I want you to die. And then I want your mother to have to drag your corpse out of this room and she has to sit in a room and watch as you disintegrate into bones. Everyone's like, why do you want that? He's all, it's just something that I want. And the mom's all, please, King Tut. He's all, now you die afterwards. Watch your boy die. Watch them disintegrate. And once they have, you die. And everyone's like, yes, greatest king ever. I would like to sleep with his wife. And they're like, why his? He's like, because I think it'll hurt his feelings. And I take what I want. They're all, oh my God, give him what he wants. Like, you understand how demented these people's worldview is? And so Drake has been living in that world for the last 10 years. And it's like, and he somehow has dodged the takedown, which normally accompanies people who get to a position like his. Okay, Drake, let me give you a lesson on American society. They like to see people come up, but they really love to tear people down, man. They love it. There's nothing that they love more than that, okay? Unless it's a person who is not, like you are in this category where they love to see people fall. Professional athletes, you know, rap stars, music stars. And the reason for that is because they don't actually know you. Okay, you're not a real person, okay? Like, you're not a real person. People like Rogan who get to be that big, but people really feel like they know them. People are way more forgiving and they're way less likely to want to see them fall because they look at them more like a family member than a symbol of something that they can't actually have. You're that thing of the symbol that they can't actually have. They want to see you fall. And so when someone points out certified lover boy, certified PDF file, and then people start looking at your social media, they're like, Jesus, he does have a lot of shit with young girls, huh? This is kind of weird. And then it's like, damn, is he really that? And then it spreads like wildfire. Not to mention, it was tied to one of those fire songs ever. Okay. Listen to this, you guys. Drake is suing YouTubers who are doing reaction videos to Not Like Us. Okay. Well, technically what he's doing is he's suing UMG, saying that they were funding YouTubers doing reactions to Not Like Us. Like, there has never been anyone who has gotten more mindfucked by a battle rap than Drake did on this one. It's unbelievable. And how many battle raps has this guy done? The one right before Not Like Us, he was accusing Kendrick Lamar of beating up his wife and his kid not being his. And then Kendrick comes back all, you like girls young, man. Cell block 1. And Drake's all, wait a minute. That's not true. These accusations are dangerous. He literally said, dangerous. He said that these are dangerous lies about him being a PDF file. Okay, Drake, you like him 15. You like him 16. You like him clean and new, okay? One thing that I can do a lot better than most people is understand people like his brains. I get it, dude, okay? And I will break it down for you guys. Like the guys, this is not, like people call this PDF file. It's not that, dude, okay? That's not what it is. It's not PD. It's not people who look at 7-year-old and they're all, ooh, that's hot. Like, we should find out who those people are and detach their brain from their body so they just disintegrate into nothing like King Tut's, servant. Just get them out of the gene pool. But people like Drake and maybe people like Jay-Z, because it seems like maybe there's a pattern on the, late teen girls. That's a control thing, okay? They like that late teen girl because they're innocent, new, untouched, right? And then if you touch them, that makes them beholden and trapped with you, okay? Like any person who understands people knows that if you put hands on like a girl like it's in that stage of their life, 16, 17, the reason you're not supposed to do it is because they're going to be permanently attached to you. Like you're taking something from something innocent. You like it innocent, right? It turns you on to know that they are innocent and inexperienced. That shit turns me the fuck off. Because I am actually, I understand it, but I'm empathetic to it. I don't want the pressure of some girl being permanently in love with them or them in love with me. Anyway, it's neither here nor there, The end of this, though, is just that Drake is still suing UMG and he's about to go into a renegotiation with them. Hey, how do you think that's going to go? Hey, and once UMG doesn't want to re-sign you and you have to go back out into the world, how do you think that's going to go? Okay, your value is gone. And this lawsuit made it 100 times worse. He better hope that he gets paid, and I think he's not going to, considering there's an entire history of the entire genre of battle raps that shows you don't sue people over battle raps, man. And you certainly don't sue the record company, you fucking idiot. Anyway, that's what I got. Subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. Love you guys. Bye, 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 bye. Oh, actually, that's it. Bye.